Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to Korean Atlanta Mentorship. And in this video, I want to talk about marketplace dynamics. So there are certain areas of the country where it is cheaper to buy a home than rent it, and there are certain areas of the country where it is cheaper to rent than buy. Now, as a real estate investor, you really have to research what's going on in your marketplace, right? There's a saying that I heard a long time ago. It was like the market is the market. What does that mean? I think it meant to say like the marketplace is not rational. So there's no rationality in determining why is it that some places it's cheaper to buy than rent and versus the other way around. And if you take a look here and want to understand, let's say the Los Angeles marketplace, it says it's 0% of Los Angeles homes are cheaper to buy than rent, right? And then if we scroll down here, just kind of a little bit further, it says a report by Redfin found in Southern California, specifically Los Angeles and Anaheim, 0% of homes there were cheaper to buy than rent. What does that mean? You're always going to come out ahead if you rent than buy, right? And it also said that Riverside was the only Southern California metro that reported above the 0% mark. So Riverside is not even affordable these days. And I remember once upon a time when I was a kid, we used to call it River Hell for some reason, even though I never went to Riverside. But yeah, crazy, right? So that's how that marketplace works. And really, when you're trying to understand the marketplace dynamics, you need to ask two questions. What are houses buying and selling for in that area? And what are houses renting for in that area? So the last thing you want to do is buy a property as a rental house and lose money every single month because you realize that the rent is not proportional to the amount that you buy for, right? So you certainly don't want to do that. And I'm just going to kind of give an example of how this dynamic works, where it's always cheaper to rent than buy. So we have this beautiful, I think, condo right here in the city of Los Angeles in Westwood, and two bed, two bath. If we take a look at it, it's actually quite beautiful. I think I'd like to be here in a hotel. This would be a pretty sweet hotel setting. But take a look at this. This looks awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I'd like to, live here or make this my Airbnb if my home away from home. If I ever do visit Los Angeles, but it looks pretty sweet, right? Now take a look at the asking price. It's about $3 billion. Now we're just gonna assume that the data listed in Zillow is accurate, but take a look at what they are estimating your monthly mortgage payment would be. 25 grand. 25 grand. And not only that, you got this $4,000 HOA. Okay. So you're gonna have to at least pay 29 grand a month for this. It's a beautiful condo, I think. But is it worth it? And what is the point of buying it versus just renting it? So if we scroll down, we actually get to see the rental price, or the Zillow's estimated rental price. So Zillow says that, hey, if you buy this, you may have to pay a 25 grand mortgage. But if you rent it out to renter, they would only have to pay 9 grand a month. It's like, what? Right? Like what's going on here? That makes absolutely no sense. But again, the market is the market. The price that which you buy it for and sell it for has nothing to do, or it's not directly proportional to the price you rent it for. This is why studies like this are here, where they say, hey, we've done a study of the real estate market, and every single home in the area is cheaper to rent than it is to buy, at least in 2023. Now, again, marketplace dynamics may be different over the long run, but in the short term, they're very, what's going on, and you have to be the expert of that marketplace, especially if you're going to invest it in it at this very moment, right? So just kind of be aware of that. So um, again, when you're investing, you need to understand what are the dynamics of your marketplace, what are the dynamics of the area you're investing in, because in some areas it's really cheap to buy a house, but you might actually get some decent rents, right? Whereas some areas it's really expensive to buy a house, and yeah, you may even get higher rents, but the rents um, compared to the purchase price is not worth it, and you're getting negative cash flow. But again, as a real estate investor, you want to be an expert on prices going on in your area. So whatever activity you're engaged in, buying, selling, or renting, you really want to know what's going on. All right, so this is Korean Atlanta Mentorship. If you're interested in joining our group, learning about real estate, finance, financial education, go ahead and click the Google form link below and we'll be in touch. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below in the comment box and we will speak next time.